Hello, welcome. This is my reflection now for creative exercise number 11. And let me tell you, this one was so much fun. So I was reading over it, and the first thing he said was light bulb. And this entire week I was like, what object do I want to do? What do I want to plan out? Blah, blah, blah. And then just light bulb just kept on coming back into my brain. So obviously I went with that. And it was really hard to find like 20 different ways to draw a light bulb. I was in the STEM lab yesterday and I was like, I'm gonna make one out of our 3D pen. So I made a light bulb using the 3D pen. Obviously you'll see the picture, but like you couldn't really see it that well, but this is what it looks like. But then my roommates were also coming up with ways and helping me create different ways to make the light bulb with other things. So for dinner we had leftover lemon, and I was like, ooh, let me use like the lemon peel and I'll cut out the outline of this light bulb and we'll see what happens. And then it worked out really well, so like that was really cool. We had candy, Sour Patch Kids, that I used the wrapper and then one of the Sour Patch Kids candies as it, so then that counted for like two things, but they were completely different because one was the food and one was the wrapper. I used a lot of different kinds of paint. I had glitter paint, I had glitter that I sprinkled over top, I had yellow paint, I had lots of different pens and markers and crayons. Oh, crayons, that's not coming into my brain, I could have done that. But yeah, so I had so much fun with this. It was really challenging. My favorite, you're gonna see on there, but my roommates were like, we have so much mustard, Anna, take some mustard and like draw it. And I think that was my favorite one that I did, because I keep on looking back at the picture. I'm like, dang, that was cute. I put some mustard in a piping bag and drew out the outline of a light bulb, which was really fun, and it turned out looking really good, and my roommates all said that that was the best one. I was like, yeah, you're right. So overall, I really enjoyed this. It was really cool to try. It got me like thinking about different things and what I could use for it, and my roommate had a yellow balloon, so I stuck that on there. My roommates were really helpful in helping me create all of these different ideas and stuff. I learned that we actually have a lot of things made out of yellow, and how much we waste, I guess, as well. Because I was looking at the candy and I was like, we throw away so many wrappers. Like, why isn't candy in like glass little containers or something like that that we can then recycle instead of these plastic things? I don't know. I feel like this could be a really cool exercise to do to teach reduce, reuse, recycle, because a lot of the materials I had, a lemon peel that we had left over from dinner, some mustard that was starting to go bad, but I was still able to like turn it in to something, some trash from a candy wrapper, and the candy itself. I was struggling to find the last couple objects that I wanted to use, and so I took a piece of cereal and glued it to the paper, and I was like, you know what? It's yellow, it's kind of the shape of it. That's what I'm going to use to represent it for one of my objects. So I feel like this could be used to create, reduce, reuse, recycle, and that you could make it a design challenge and be like, you have 10 materials, half of them have to be recyclable, and that's something that you've cut out from that. I think that could be really cool to tie that in. And then even tying, obviously, art and drawing, but STEM. Like, you could have them use this, which is a 3D pen, to create an object. Or you could have them just find any items, like what you did for us, just finding skills or finding anything that they have in their house that could represent it and sticking it to a piece of paper. I thoroughly enjoyed this exercise because it gave me so much creative outline, because obviously everyone's object is going to be different, or different in the sense that no one's going to do the same 20 things. So when you look at these pictures, it's going to be so cool to see what everybody else did and how they interpreted their own thing, their own shape, object. So thank you. I really enjoyed this. This was probably, again, one of my favorite creative exercises that you have had us complete so far. So thank you and have a great day.